Whovians and random people, welcome to the new video of a set of Doctor Who sets. This is my second Doctor Who 5th Doctor and Tardis set, but this one's a brand new one that's been released. This is the one used from the Tardis from the Visitation, I think it is called. I can't remember because I can't really read it properly. But it is from BBC Doctor Who. It's the 5.5-inch scale collector series. You've got your character options logo down at the bottom there. Limited edition, of course, because everything's limited edition these days, isn't it? And of course at the back gives you a little bio about what it is about. And this is a cleaner version of the Regeneration figure set with the 5th Doctor and Tardis, but a lot more scuffed up. And again, you've got another promo image right there. On the bottom gives you instructions of how to close the TARDIS doors, and of course gives you more legal information. And yeah, so that's the box, so let's take it out. Alright, so here it is out of the box, and immediately it has a very big change. The 5th Doctor, aka Peter Davidson, is no longer is the mucky version where it's got dead on one side. I will review that set as soon as possible, as I do have quite a few sets I haven't reviewed yet on YouTube, so I'll do a reshoot of them and I'll put them on YouTube. But anyways, back to the review. They got the cricket shirt here, which looks absolutely amazing, obviously because it's plastic, and it's got grain on it to resemble like jumper that he wore. And of course the V shape on his collar there matches of I think it's a burgundy, then a red, burgundy, white, red, and then black, and then of course along outside the coat is more of a grey, more white near enough, with like red outlines to give it like colour. And of course he has pyjama bottoms, what looks like pyjama bottoms, and of course his white shoes, which are really white, that he looks like he'll levitate in something. So yeah, this time around he's actually wearing his hats that he usually wears at occasions, and of course he's got his sticker celery still attached to him. On the back he's got creases of the outlines and stuff, which looks alright. And you can tell that looks like Peter Davidson. So yeah, so turning to features, this has, I'd say this can do side to side as it is hindered by the collar. The arms can do a full 360, and then of course it has the 360 biceps, and of course he has a 90 degrees bend on the elbow. 360 hand articulation. It can do a 360 waist articulation. You can kick forwards and back and move up to the sides, but again is hindered by the jacket. And of course it can do a twist at the thighs, which is a bit stiff, and then of course you can do the bend on the knee. So great articulation, love it. This time his finger is more of a sonic screwdriver posing this time, which is more posable opposed to the last series. So yeah. So let's move on to Tardises, or Tardis, shall I say. Now, I will say the packaging has changed quite a lot in this set. The roof is actually tied down with this now, and it's still screwed into the bottom, as you can tell, screw holes. And immediately it's got more of a matte finish, not a glossy wax feel. It doesn't feel waxy, it's actually pure. It's not waxy at all. And I find that strange. I don't know what it is, but the waxy ones felt more classy. And now they're going back to the using the job of just painting it and then putting some sort of coat on it to protect it or something, and then releasing it. So it hasn't got the waxy feel, which is weird. But it is exactly the same as the last TARDIS, but except it's a lot more cleaner. It hasn't got the muck around the bottom. It's got all present windows, still ash tinted. Now, here's the thing. for those collectors out there, you'll notice that the main two issues are the speaker grills and of course the battery compartment, even on these non-electronic Tardises. I would, if I was doing character options, I would copy one of these sides, retool it, and slap it to the back, and you've got extra room in the Tardis to have an extra person in, so you can technically fit another couple. So yeah, so you can open the doors, so they're a little bit more stiff than usual, especially this right door here, because it's a lot more stiff on this. So, yeah, and it's not bigger on the inside. Again, it's accurate to the on-screen prop because they never used anything at the back. It was just more of a curtain. And of course, you've got this big back thing here. I would at least take that out, but you can do that yourself if you wanted to. It's not much. It's dusty, actually. So yeah, so to close it, you pull this left side. Now it'd be better if you don't do it from the bottom. You do it from the top, because the top is the weak point, the strong point, shall I say? Because if you do it from the bottom, it will weaken the plastic door. So do it from the top, because the top is where this little catch is at the top, and then you just pull it together until you hear that. Now, for me, this one's quite stiff. Like, it will lock, but at the same time, it's pretty standard. It's not usually that strong. It's not usually that hard to close. And yeah, on this one, it's straightforward. You just press the square button down here. Close that in like so. There you go, you can see it. You close that in. And there you go. Pretty straightforward. I've noticed if I go get the other Fifth Doctor and Tardis set, which I need to do a review of, I don't know if it's me, but there's a minute differences. Let's have a look. Let's get the Tardises up here, actually. Now, to me, it looks identical. The lighting's a bit weird. If I just move that. The windows on this one's more yellowed opposed to this one. This one's more of a white, cleaner look. And you can see this one's pretty easy to do. So yeah, got two Fifth Doctor Tardises now. That's cool. And it's definitely matte on this one. This one here is glossy, like really glossy, and it's got more of a waxy feel to it. If I just move this back like so. Looking at the signage, now it is variant on most police boxes. Now it still maintains the wash of dirty, which is very well expected on these sets. The lantern on this one, I'm looking at the lantern. This one is more opaque. This one's actually clear. You can tell. So yeah. Now, quality-wise, it feels the same. Anyways, it's no big difference. All it is different paint job, but it's more of a cleaner version of the Tardis. So I'm just gonna move them out of the way, and I'll get the twins in. There we go. So left is with the old, and right is with the new. If I can stand him up, jeez. I will do a proper review of this one. So this one, of course, you've got the dirt, and yet his jumper's a lot different. His collar on this one is red, opposed to this one is green. The pants are different. The shoes on this one's more dirty. This one's wearing a hat. This one isn't. On the back, I think is different. Well, it will be because of the muck on this one, opposed to this one. Other than that, got label guff on there. Got label guff. Yes, we do. And this one's actually got darker soles opposed to the white ones, which is expected. So, is this set worth it? Would I recommend picking this up? I don't know the actual price. These were on clearance sale apparently. So I don't know the actual price of them, but if you can find them for a good price, I'd recommend you pick it up, especially for those Doctor Who collectors out there. Um, it's a really great set, well worth the money. I got this as a Christmas present actually. So yeah, thanks to my parents. So I've got another Fifth Doctor's TARDIS, an actual proper Fifth Doctor in my collection. So yes, I'm hoping one day they'll do the Eighth Doctor in TARDIS set and the Seventh Doctor in TARDIS. Sorry. So yeah, I will hopefully I will review all the other sets as well. I'm doing Throwback Thursdays again. Outdated reviews again. So yeah, so I don't think I reviewed one of the Fourth Doctor and TARDISes yet. I don't think, but ever since my first Fourth Doctor and TARDIS set, I've got more of these TARDISes, and I'm glad because yeah. Now I will state really quickly, they've gone back to the tape method with these, and it is annoying because you're spending like 5 minutes trying to peel the tape off. But at least it's saving plastic, which is economically friendly, which is great. The packaging has cut down to about 3% of plastic, which is good, but it's revolving back to tape, which is kind of annoying because it does have a tendency to peel off the paint or leave marks, such as on here. You see like a weird blue mark. I think that's done with the brush actually. However, I like the fact they're going back to the matte looks of the TARDIS instead of the candle wax look, because it does collect dust on the candle ones really quickly opposed to the matte ones. But I'm glad I've got a proper Fifth Doctor's clean TARDIS to put alongside on the display shelf. So thank you for watching. Please like and of course subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below that you subscribe and like. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Also don't forget to add me on Instagram and of course Snapchat. Usernames are in the description below. Alonzi Alonso.